All good things come in trilogies, so here we are, finishing off a great series. I thought it'd just be the two-parter. I was ready to hang up the gloves, but then Karlberg, a channel I'd found and was watching, had just released a mapping competition, and I knew I couldn't hang up the gloves yet. And this is the story of how I entered Karlberg's mapping competition. If you're looking at the background and thinking, God damn, I can actually map now, these are actually the maps I'm against, so you can probably tell that I've got no chance. The two maps I've chosen for the background, they're the two I like the most out of his video with all the maps on, the map showcase. I'll link that below with his channel. He's got some great content if you're into mapping. I started off playing Trackmania through virtual and his videos on cuts and records, as I found them really interesting. And the grind to perfect records. I have tried Track-The-Day a couple of times. Most of the times it's been really laggy. The first time was alright. Well, alright is making a group in the top 2000 and finishing like 16th in the knockouts. I did actually make a video on the Trackmania Cup-of-the-Day, but I just realised I never actually uploaded it, and I think I deleted it now from my computer, so rip the files. I guess I just leave it. It probably wasn't the best anyway, as it was my first time playing Trackmania. My driving was awful. I don't know how I made it that far. It was like icy big berms. It was quite a fun map to play. I think apart from that, that is probably actually the only map I've actually played where I've not been making my own, which doesn't really help for mapping as I've not experienced a lot of maps out there. I haven't really gained any inspiration. All these maps I've made is just winging it, and as I'm not a very good driver because I've not put the hours in, it doesn't really help me with creating good lines, as I'm coming in from a newbie perspective. Probably see with how uninterested my line is on my map. It's really straight, and looking back at it now it's quite plain, where I actually put like 2 days into it. I did have a really good technical part, but it was that unreliable. I just couldn't get the consistency, so I had to simplify it, and then I ended up getting a really good ending, but then it was just way too short and not enough transitions, so I bulked it up and it threw the back out, so then I just had to make it so it works, where looking back at it now I would try and get a load of big berms in and more speed and more angles, where it is quite flat, so it might not end up being a trilogy. I might have to come back and do the remake in a couple of weeks time, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you enjoyed, got to the end, and I hope you go and watch Karlberg's video on all the other maps and pick your favourite, get a vote on. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.